Good morning, this is your Stat Sensei, Mr. Spensei, or maybe I should say good afternoon, class. Glad you got this far. So, this is the exit ticket, and I have to apologize. The numbering right here is all messed up. This should be number one, this should be number two, and this should be number three. So, want to go through a couple things on the calculator first. So, here we go. I need you to turn on Stack Diagnostics. To do that, you're going to press the mode button, and you're going to want this on every single time. All right. And then you're going to scroll down until the word stat diagnostics and arrow over to on, make sure it's on. Also, while you're there, make sure the stat wizard's on because we all want to be stat wizards. All right. Once you do that, blue mode to quit out of that. Once you've done that, I want you to input all this data into L1, the distance data in L1, and the airfare data into L2. So it should look something like this. Stat edit, there it all is. Okay. So I have all that information in there, and here's how you know if it's correct. We're going to go stat calc, one variable statistics, blue one, and I have 853.7 as my sample mean, and that's what I have there. And I have a sample standard deviation of 497.8, and that's exactly what I have there. So these values are your check values to see if you have your data entered. Stat calc, one var stat, blue two, and I have 244.33, and I have a sample standard deviation of 56.37, which is what I have there. Okay, so that's the way you're going to check to see if you have it in. Um, Once you have it all in, we're going to blue mode out of that. Then we're going to go ahead and run this test. So stat, test, and we're going to go linear regression t-test, which is all the way down at letter F, and L1, L2. Frequency can stay where it is. We want to go ahead and choose the not equal because that's what we're always going to use anyway. So choose the not equal. And then it's going to ask for the regression equation. You have to press the alpha button followed by the trace button. A menu shows up. Don't worry about it. Just press enter. We'll press enter again, and you're going to get a bunch of information. So let me tell you about the information you just got. All right. So we got a t statistic of 3.85. We got a p value. We got degrees of freedom. We have a y-intercept, a b. You can scroll down. We see an s, an r squared, and we also have a correlation coefficient. I know you don't know what all that stuff is. Don't worry too much about it. But what I want you to do is I want you to look at all the information that you have on the calculator by scrolling down and going, hey, what matches up? Oh, I see 177.215. I see 0.0786. All right. I see my S. Oh, look, I see an R squared. Actually, it looks a little different, but that's 48.2. But that's the same as saying 0.482. And we see that on the calculator, 0.482. So we see a bunch of the information. We don't see everything, but I want you to, and let's scroll back up. And I say, oh, 3.86. I see that. I see a p-value 0.0014. Hey, there's p-value 0.0014. So I want you to identify what information, the information that you have on the calculator. Okay. So please go through, do that. Note the information you have on the calculator and use the information you got from the other video to identify the names of that information. All right. Appreciate you watching. Look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Thank you guys. Bye.